The world has changed. Women have grown. And these three women are the living exception of what most women are not thinking about. Like somebody's angels, the blonde, the brunette, and the redhead are on fire. And they're here for you. Daisy might be a little too real. Maria is not afraid of being tough. And Alexandra likes to humor herself along with everybody else. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels. Oh, and be sure to wear your heels.
Hi everyone. Today we want to cut to the chase and try to identify what it is that makes that special one special. I am Alexandra and I am a sugar lover. No, I'm joking. Okay, so remember, we are not here to judge you. If you like bad boys, if you like weirdos, or just plain stupid, I don't mind.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
No, we don't mind. We don't mind. Remember that you are on Women on Wheels.
And hello, I'm Daisy Cedeno, and remember to follow your favorite showgirls on the social media, and we want to know what you want us to talk about. Remember, WOW TV Show on Facebook, Twitter is WOW On Air, WOW On Air, and WOW TV Show also in Twitter. Please also vote for the polls. We have fantastic polls out there. We want to know what you think, and we also have prizes. Very good. Incredible, luxurious.
Good for you.
Prices.
Good for you.
Yes, we have very, very expensive prices, so please vote. We want to know what's going on out there. I want you to come out of the closet. Not that kind of closet. The regular,
The hallway closet.
Closet. And stop being shy about things. Like I said, I'm Daisy Cedeno, and I'm here to have fun with you all.
Just like Daisy said, we're here to hear everything that you have to say. I'm your call girl. Well, call girl from the telephone, okay, people? Anyway, so waiting for your beep. And sometimes I will even call you. So put this in your cell phones, girls. The number is 786-370-6186 or 786-440-8450. Give me your comments, give me your opinions, your advices, all on text messages, or give me a call anytime, of course, during business hours.
Yes, please.
Please. We have weekly blogs, and we welcome all of your comments to the show. My name is Maria Salamis, and I'm waiting for your beep. Beep, 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 beep.
All right, today we want to finally find out what are the ideal signs that we need to look for on the ideal man.
So many out there.
Exactly, because, we're getting old trying to find the right guy, and that cannot happen. Also, where is it that we should look for them? I mean, you don't find the right guy in all the places. You have to go to certain places to find those beautiful guys that get married and then you live happily.
Yeah, the wife with the commitment.
After. Exactly.
The guy with the like the principles, the commitment, the priorities.
The loyalty. We forget about the loyalty.
Yes, and later on we have for you a complete horoscope depending on the man you choose. So stick around, we'll be right back.
See ya.
The world has changed. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels.
Okay, we are back. Remember that we're going to have a horoscope depending on the men you choose.
That
later
will be
on.
interesting.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we're going to be talking about the different signs. We want to hear what you think about. Maybe enlighten us on those signs about where to find the right guys and what to look for.
Where would you find them, Daisy? Where would you go?
Well, we have a couple. I've been researching really intense with scientists and people that know about this kind of stuff. And there are 3 places that they seem like it worked for other people statistically. We're talking about statistics.
Awesome.
If it happens
we
someplace
like
else,
no,
if you
we
find
like
him
that.
in a funeral, that's your problem.
I mean, I can
work
assure
for
you.
One that doesn't talk back, right?
Well, there you go.
No, not the one inside the
No,
coffin.
not in maybe a cousin or something. Well, there's 3 places that people go back and forth, and it's a simple place like the supermarket. I never thought about that.
I've heard that a lot.
In the supermarket,
I've heard that a lot.
just
yeah.
walking around, and for some reason you just find
I
each
heard
other, looking at each other, and you're single, he's single, da 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 da, and then you find again at the register, and you live around here, and then you start talking. The next thing, you have his number.
Love it.
That will be beautiful.
Love it.
I saw it in a Michael
But don't you think it would be like a little
video.
trashy, like to give out your number right away?
No, he give you because he knows that
Right.
you're not going to. He's that kind of man,
Right.
you know. Like
Exactly.
I know that you're not going to give me
He
your
has to
number.
step up to the plate to
And
show.
he is like, boom, I'm going to conquer. He's a fighter. That's the kind of man that gets the girl.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. So he give you because he knows that you are not going to give a number to a stranger. You're a princess.
Right. You're a lady.
Oh my
You're
God.
a lady.
Yeah.
What are the
Lady.
other places that you would pick?
I certainly like lounges. I mean, I'm not particularly clubs. A lot of people go to clubs to find people. How the heck can you talk to these people in a club?
No, yeah, exactly.
I mean, for me, my age, I'm not in the club atmosphere.
But it
that
had
much.
happened.
It can happen, of course, But how can you talk to these people in a club? So I like the lounges. Even like my favorite, actually, right now is the Wine Dive on Clematis. It's like a really loungy place, and they have tapases and wine. It's a real eclectic place, and they have music, but of course not like you're pounding music and you can't even hear anything. Other places are like really cool loungy, like sushi places.
Oh, sushi, I never
like
thought
sushi,
about that.
like sushi places. They're cool. They're calm. They can be funky, but again, not so loud. I mean, for me, I'd like to talk to the person.
Yeah, to get to know. There's
like to talk to
another place that is very close to what you were saying. What about that friend's house that love you dearly, and they have these parties,
House
and you
parties.
just go, and everybody knows you. They already respect you. They already love you. So whoever comes near you,
Good one.
he knows that he cannot mess that up.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
because he already is in the family already.
Agreed.
I
So
think that
would be a
that's
good
one
guy.
of the top places.
Yes.
A friend's party,
Yes.
always like reference.
Because they have this, okay, I met her in that party. I cannot, if I'm going to go forward, it has to be the real thing.
They say friends of friends too.
Yes.
They say, if you have like great friends that hang around these cute guys, then that tells you that those guys are good friends.
yeah.
Good
He
friends
could be
with
a
your
good guy.
friends.
Yeah, he could
so
be
that
good.
tells you a lot, and like what kind of atmosphere and what kind of environment that they're coming from.
Exactly.
So I agree with that.
And also, your friends are always trying to hook you up with the
Yep.
right guy, so they're not going to introduce you to a loser or
Right.
somebody.
I wouldn't introduce.
But
anyone.
somebody told me one more place.
What
I
is
never thought about that.
Is what?
I was talking to somebody who knows about this stuff, and he said, go to school. Go back to school. Get a
Oh.
master, get a doctorate.
That's one of my picks. I think in school you can find people
Good
that
guys.
are trying
Right.
to improve themselves. You can find people that are probably going back for a second degree.
That tells you a lot about them and tells you a lot
Exactly.
about yourself as well.
Yeah, it tells you a lot about them because they're actually investing in their minds. But we will be right back, and please send us a text or give us a call. We are on the air right now, so let's talk about this topic later.
Waiting for you.
Be back.
The world has changed. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels.
All right, we are here, and we are just giving you all the goodies about where to go and find those right guys, right? Just those Prince
Awesome.
Charming.
The Prince Charmings and trying to find all those frogs out there. There's plenty of frogs.
We're not against the frogs.
No.
I think frogs are cute.
Or gay. Well,
Right.
nothing against that, but
No.
there's a
They're
lot.
gay?
The wrong ones, that's for sure. Look,
That's
they're
a
already-
bad one, Like, for example, somebody that is also, bisexual. That's not a good one.
Oh no, I know.
And
But
it had happened.
But
It
how
had
can you
happened.
differentiate where you're gonna find these?
Right.
This guy that is not bi.
I have
Nice guy.
a couple new sushi places that I have found.
Oh, yeah?
One on Clematis, it's called Fuku. It's really cool. Man, I think we
went there.
Yeah, we went there for dinner. It was a really cool place, and they had a great little jazz band. Remember that guy with the violin? Really killer violin player. And then another place on PGA Boulevard is called Kabuki. Really good sushi. Yeah, Kabuki is a new place. They just opened up maybe a couple months ago. And it is super cool. A really cool, eclectic place. And it's loungy, again. And there's a lot of people and really good-looking people in there, too.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so
That's very important that he's good-looking.
Yeah, you have to,
I don't know how to start a conversation with somebody at the sushi bar.
Yeah, Maria, tell us how do you start a conversation?
Well, with me, if I find someone who's really interesting, I'll sit next to them, I'll order a drink, and maybe have eye contact.
Oh, okay.
Have eye contact first, and then
so
maybe
how
just...
would you find, without talking to him, that he's interesting?
That he's interesting? Well, I guess you just have to, find out. Just go for it.
Go and sit down next to him and just do...
But
there's 5 guys, for example, and they all look good. What would draw you
but there's one
to
that
one guy? What would be the one element that would draw you to that one guy to go talk to that one and not the other 4?
Okay, so if there was 5 interesting guys, right, I would probably bounce on the one that would come to me first. Right?
You have a connection.
Take it from there.
So you are the type of woman that likes to be chosen.
I would like to be approached. Yeah, I would like to be approached.
There's a lot of women, because we women, we do think that we are princesses, so we want to get that guy that takes the first step.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, I'm a lady. I'm not one to approach. I like to be approached.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
So, again, I'm a lady. I don't, I like to be approached.
Somebody's texting us that nobody likes sushi. I love sushi. Do you love sushi?
I'm sorry, dudes, but if you don't like sushi, you're gonna have a problem with women right now.
What are you doing listening to this show? This show is for women only. Anyways.
No, don't say that. There's a couple people already texting.
Okay, some people that are texting us right now that nobody likes sushi.
We like sushi.
Okay,
and there's a lot of girls that love sushi.
Let me tell you something. Women love sushi. So I would suggest
deal with it
and start liking sushi, or else you're not going to get a particular girl. Period.
There's a lobster plate that is very greasy and it has a lot of sauce. Maybe that's for the guys. I think that you should try that while we try.
I think that guy should call me right now who doesn't like sushi. I'm sorry.
We'll be right back.
I'm waiting.
Tuned.
I am so waiting.
Stay tuned.
Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. Get ready for Women on Wheels.
All right. Woo, woo, woo. We are back. We are back. I have 2 more places for my picks of, where you should go and look for good, lasting relationship men.
Quality men.
I don't know. I think the gym... It's a little, it's good. It can
be the gym.
It can be tricky.
It can be tricky, I'm telling you, because then if it doesn't work, then you don't feel like going to that gym anymore.
There's so many gyms around you, though.
No, but you're used to your gym, and then you start, it happened to me. It doesn't.
I mean,
you're
not gonna drop out of school because it didn't work.
No, but that's different because I'm taking another class. I'm not taking. It's like
you can go in another.
Yeah, change your times if it doesn't work out.
I don't know if I wanted to the gym. And church, I don't want to have any guys there because then at church I go to my service. The guys
no gym and no church for Daisy.
For me, I just feel like those are places that I don't want to mess up.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you don't have to meet him at your gym, but if he goes to the gym and you meet him at a convention or something like that, or you go in another day and you meet him, you know that he's the type of guy that cares about his health. He also cares about his looks.
I like that, for sure.
Yeah. If you meet him at a gym, you would like that.
I wouldn't mind because that tells me how much he takes care of himself.
Yeah. Well, if he goes at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't go ever at 6 o'clock in the morning,
I do. Okay, I'll take that one.
So I would,
He's good. That means that he has discipline, right?
Exactly.
He has discipline.
And no kids.
And no kids.
Whoever goes at 6 o'clock in the morning and have kids, and there's something there weird.
Then you never know.
Then there's something weird.
You never know. They're babysitters.
Yeah, exactly. Sitters at 6 o'clock in the morning.
They don't?
No.
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is that maybe if you have, this discipline to go to the gym all the time, and then he's there. Because it happened to me that I go and pull the weights or something, and they pass me the rope to stretch, and I don't do, I just look the other way. Oh, thank you, and I look the other way because I feel like, if I have any eye contact, maybe he's gonna be talking to me and ask me my phone, and I don't know.
If you're not interested, then don't give eye contact.
Yeah, if a woman is not interested, he's just not gonna give you eye contact.
Maybe
Remember
I haven't
that
found the right guy.
for the guys.
That's what it is.
It's always good to open that door slightly because you never ever know. But if there's like an absolutely no way, not interested, then ignore it.
Exactly.
Another place that I was thinking was Home Depot.
Oh,
The other day,
that's awesome.
I'm in a relationship, but the other day, because I've been going to Home Depot a lot because we've been doing some home improvement, and that thing was like full of guys. It was just guys with their guy friends. It was like guys with their parents. It was like all kinds of stuff, and I was thinking, women should think a little more about Home Depot and Lowe's because, or Ace, or any
hardware
home
store,
improvement, or hardware. Because actually, those guys are the guys that are going to be working at their lawn. They're going to be, working in the gardens. They're going to be painting. If you need to fix something, that's not going to be the type of guy that's going to take forever to fix a door handle.
Right. Oh, great.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Home Depot is a good place.
I like that. I
like it a lot, actually. And usually those guys, they go, and sometimes they have a new house, a new apartment. So it will be a place that they like to keep their places nice. You're not gonna find somebody who is, somebody that, like you said, is a procrastinator, like doesn't care.
Yeah, no procrastinators in my life.
No, exactly. So yeah, I'll give you that. Home Depot is hardware stores. We don't want to give free commercials, but there you go.
There you go.
Hardware stores.
Hardware stores.
And also anything related to stuff for the house, maybe you think?
Yeah.
You have to be careful with that because then you can find, if somebody who likes decoration, maybe
that
will be too much.
No decoration or arts and crafts.
No, if you see
Hardware.
a guy that way, go the other way. I don't like that kind of stuff. Maybe some of you do, but
no. Just look for the guys that are like drooling over a drill. They're like, oh, that's the one that I want. Yes.
Do you think that it depends on the guy that you like? Because there's some women that like more the professional type of guy, like the one with the blue collar, like the lawyer. And those guys don't fix a thing. They are reading books.
They don't even have a tool belt.
No, those are not the guys that I'm looking for.
Okay, so it depends on the guy because there's some women that they like their guys with nice nails.
It definitely depends on the guy because I'm very handy, I'm very crafty, and my brother, who's 8 years older than me, just bought his first tool belt like 2 months ago.
There you go. So it depends on the
so no. You just never know. But you know what? He's loyal, he's honest, he's the most trustworthy guy you can ever find. But handy, not so much.
Nice.
So, you always have to compromise. So
we have somebody?
Yes, actually, I have my cousin Kelly from Pittsburgh. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Great. How are you guys?
Good. How are you? I'm so glad you can help us today.
Hey, that's why I'm a teacher.
That's right. She is a teacher. It's my cousin Kelly from Pittsburgh. She is a teacher, and she's married with a beautiful son.
So she's going to help us today identifying at least 3 to 5 signs of what to look on a man, when you're getting to know him. What are the elements that you're going to pay attention to?
Okay, so give us like 5 signs that would give us a guide on a potential guy.
So what you want, it's instead of warning signs, right?
Or, either,
It can be, we can do warning signs.
We can do warning signs. Yeah, give us warning signs.
Okay. A guy that you can tell is giving you a line. Like, even though I'm married, at the gym, I watch all these people, and these guys go up to these girls and they, how do I do this? Or how do I do that? Mm-hmm. Some are helpless, so that's a total warning sign.
So if they're helpless, that's a bad warning sign.
Yes.
I think so,
Yeah.
because I think you need a man that's going to take care of you.
Agreed.
And someone
Nice.
that
never thought
it
about
doesn't have. They don't have to be strong, but they have to be strong-willed and
That's awesome.
and take you, to feel secure.
Yeah.
I think with my husband, that's what he's a big guy, but it's not even his looks and his stature. It's when
Like-
he says something, I know he's serious.
So like a supportive. So that's just
Yeah.
shows support, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
one. Okay. What would
I
be
love it.
what would be another sign that you would say to run away from this guy?
A guy that does not look at you. That you could be talking to them, but their eyes wander.
That's awesome. A guy who does
And
not give
that-
you eye contact.
What about if they're looking at you in the wrong places?
That's a creep.
Exactly.
That's
a
a
creep.
called a
Checking
creep.
around to see who else is looking at them.
Yeah, good one.
I mean,
So-
there's some guys that
I-
really look at you and they're like, "Whoa," and like, wow, what is this? Okay, get away from me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I think that's huge. When a guy does not keep, he doesn't look at you into the eyes. Of course, they're met. They're going to check you out.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between a genuine look, like, oh wow, she's really pretty, or oh wow, and, what can I get from her? And who else is checking me out in this place?
Right.
So I think a guy that looks at you, and you can tell in their eyes,
Right.
Yes.
genuine eyes.
Yeah, you can even feel it too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And a guy that also is, as they talk to you, they might touch your arm or your elbow. I think that also shows that they're comfortable with, who they are.
Body
and,
contact, right.
Body contact.
I agree.
And someone that is comfortable with themselves and is interested in someone, I think right off the bat will let you know by touching your elbow or
Yeah.
being sensitive, not afraid to be sensitive around you.
That's a good one.
We love sensitive. Yeah, I
Sensitive
like a
men.
man that can like rub my arm and try to hug me every time he can.
You can just imagine how
I
he is
find
with
it
a
so
massage.
hard. I find it so hard.
Can you imagine how he is with a
Right.
massage? There you go.
Hey, Kelly,
Right.
Kelly, we want to. I mean, you're married, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Where do you think the good guys are? I mean, we have an idea of, we've done some research, but we wanted to know your opinion. Where do you think we find the good guys?
Where would you go?
I think it's through friends.
That,
Through
yeah,
friends.
we discussed that. Yeah.
It's who you introduce yourself to when you meet someone. We meet people wherever we go through friends, and whenever I try to set a friend of mine that's single up, it's always someone that I know or know through a friend, because you can't go to, bars anymore. You
You
do
can.
that.
Agreed.
All of my friends that are older and are, just meeting people have met through an acquaintance.
I like that. I like that.
I like it. I like
you know,
it.
who you know.
Awesome.
Very good.
Thank you
But
so
I do
much.
know Match.com, too.
Yeah, online too. Online too. That is always the resort as well. Those are awesome. Anyway. Well, thank you so much, Kel. Tell Bill and
You're
the baby I
welcome.
said hello. And thanks so
I
much.
will.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll call
Bye.
you soon. Thanks so much.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye.
Okay, we got a message in Facebook. How can you tell if a date is going well?
I think a date is going well when people are not wondering. They're just like dead straight, looking at each other's eyes, and they're just paying
Yeah,
attention
just
to
like
each
what
other.
Kelly said. When you don't have eye contact.
And when you can just keep going, and it's already 2:00 in the morning, and
Oh.
you don't realize those are
That's
good
a good one,
dates.
though. That's a good.
That means that he likes to listen, and that means that he likes to pay attention to
And
you.
he likes to talk too. Like we have a conversation. We have a chemistry.
there's chemistry, there's a connection, and he wants to know more.
Yes, exactly.
I hope that answered.
We will be right back. Thank you for the text messages. We will be right back, and for our final block, I hope you're having fun.
Thank
we are.
We are. I am.
Get ready for Women on Wheels.
All right, we are back with what you've been waiting for, a little horoscope about what type of guy you're choosing and what awaits for you in that relationship. Okay.
Wow, that's intense.
It is intense. It is very intense. I am looking for it right now, and we have it right here. I chose maybe like a couple of guys, maybe like 5. I like that number 5, but
I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
right,
please take notes, because this is my personal input, and I have also, acquired some information from magazines, and maybe I have filtered information in what I think it should be. Okay, so a man horoscope, the type of man. When you pick the bad boy, all right, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to be cheated on. You're probably going to be miserable because you might develop some ulcers just chasing after him and trying to figure out what he's up to. Unless you don't care, you're going to have a lot of fun. He's going to be very interesting and very
fun. Let's go dancing.
Spicy and things like that. He's also going to be very entitled, and you're going to like that, but at the same time, he might minimize you. So you got to be careful with that, because that's what you can expect from the bad boy. Also, passion Latin lover. Oh, who doesn't love that one? A lot of women are looking for those passion Latin lovers, but this is what awaits to you if you get into that relationship with a passion Latin lover. You're probably going to have a lot of heated up sex. You're probably going to have a lot of nights out. You're probably going to have a lot of fun. The guy is going to be very sensitive, a massage.
Very sensual, very touchy-feely. At the same time, you're also going to have a jealousy problem. You're not insecure. You might not be insecure, but his ways of doing things might just get you alert. It might just bring your antennas
But you
all
think
the way up.
Is it because they see you as a property?
I think they might see you as a property, but they just enjoy themselves being like that. And because they enjoy themselves being like that, they're just flirty all the way. They just flirt.
I have issues with controlling. I'm sorry. I mean, like they have like if I feel like I'm a property, I feel like that man is trying to be controlling.
Of course.
And so I'm sorry. You try to control me, I'll give you a nice introduction to my backhand. So I'm sorry. Not happening with me.
That leads me to the next guy. The successful businessman that basically on your first day bought you a dress and maybe some jewelry and got you on a limo to his house or on a
first
car and things like that.
The best thing that I got in a first date is flowers.
Nice.
You know what? That's awesome.
I got flowers and something else. But nothing what you guys are thinking about.
Hold up.
I got flowers and a little something like a little, how do you say, like a picture that you can put in the house with flowers and little stuff.
Oh yeah,
like
framed,
like a
frame, like a little frame.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know about the limousine and the whole.
That's intense.
That's a little too much. I think.
I'm speaking metaphorically because it can be like he can just have his chauffeur pick you up, and he has like a whole thing planned. Those guys are very, very wonderful and everything, but they might, and you have to be careful here because they might treat you like a property down the road.
Yeah,
because they own their business, they have money, and whoever has money has not been told no ever.
Agreed.
I mean, he's probably not used to like being rejected. He's used to doing things his ways.
Agreed.
So you might run into that when you're looking for this type of guy. Another guy that I have in mind is the movie Rockstar. I mean, who doesn't chase after those?
Oh, sorry. I'm not a big rock star.
No, I'm not chasing after any of those. You know why I'm not chasing after them? Because there's so many women chasing after them.
Yeah,
they're
groupies.
The groupies. And you know why? Those guys become unsensitive.
Mm-hmm. They have so much going on that they don't appreciate when they find somebody nice.
Yeah, it's like the law of the offer and the demand. It's like, oh, are you offering yourselves over to me? Then I mean, your value just drops.
Right.
So you have to be very careful because I see all these artists just coming into a relationship and walking out of the relationship because there's just so many options.
And their ego is as big as a house as well. So
Exactly. Their ego is big, so you have to be careful on because a woman can control her love life. You have to control what you're choosing. I mean, if you're choosing something that is going to end up a certain way, that's on you. Shame on you. It's like a Taylor Swift song.
Yes.
You know, shame on me.
There you go. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have one more that, you know, if you pick a nerd,
Ooh,
you're probably going to have a bad sex life. You're probably going to have a man that is, every time you say something, he's going to try to make it he's going to be perfectionist. He's going to try to...
Not that way, honey. Not that way. This way.
Not that way. He's going to be very cold about things.
He's going to tell you straight.
He's not going to be sensitive. He's going to be
See,
just
I
very,
don't know
very,
about
very cold into calculating things.
You know, it could be the opposite.
It could be the opposite.
It could be the
He's so
opposite.
intellectual that he can read
He
you.
can be a scientist. Hello, hint, hint.
No, I know. The scientist
He knows
intense.
everything. He knows
Everything.
Yeah, no.
Technical, physical,
And
mental.
There's some smart guys that they read you.
They-
They know how to treat a woman because they're so smart.
Yeah, well, there's like the other side of the coin.
But that's the
when they're,
dream.
when they're so smart that they actually respect you and don't think that you're stupid. You know what I'm saying?
You got that too.
'Cause
Yep.
You got one side of the coin where the guy is just so smart that he doesn't think that anybody has anything very, very important to say because he just thinks that he knows it all. So you might want to be careful with that. If you have noticed, these 5 guys that I just mentioned are guys that you should stay away from.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, I have one more. I don't know. I was thinking when you were, that was brains. I'm a little concerned about the baby's mama.
Yeah.
I'm very
That's a
concerned.
good. How did we forget that one?
I'm
Yes.
concerned about a guy that he still goes to his mama to sleepovers, you know, for food and stuff. I'm a little concerned because he hasn't become a man already.
Yeah, I agree. You know, you actually have to ask questions about the mother, how she is, how your relationship is with the mother. If you guys have a kosher relationship, and maybe in the future you can even be friends with her. And I have to tell you, if you are in a kosher relationship with the mother of his children, your life will be so much easier.
Yeah.
But again, you have to check that out in the beginning because you just never know. So,
Yes.
I mean, if it does become difficult, as Daisy says, you may have issues, but, you know, talk to him about it. Again, communication.
The mother and daughter-in-law relationship is topic for another show.
You
So
got it.
Yes.
this one has come
That's
to
going to be
conclusion.
spicy.
Yes, spicy, very spicy. I have a couple of inputs there. So thank you so much for listening. Remember to follow us on Blogger.
Okay.
We are on Blogger, womenonwheelstv.blogspot.com.
And I have a few hot spots for you.
To go party and big man and pick men up.
Party. Again, other than, you know, again, I'm not a big fan of finding guys at the clubs, but these are some really cool, fun spots that I like. There's Palladium in Pompano Beach, and that's really fun on Wednesday nights, actually, if you like to dance salsa in a professional manner. You know, I wouldn't feel intimidated at all. It's really fun to watch, and I learn a lot. So, and another place is Cafe Iguana in Pembroke Pines. That's a really fun place. Blue Martini in City Place. How can we ever forget that in West Palm Beach?
love it
because
there.
of, again,
Yes.
our WOW TV show's sweetheart is DJ Sama is
love
there
it. Yes.
every Thursday night at Blue Martini City Place. And Cabo Flats Downtown Gardens is really good,
Oh, I
too.
love it. I celebrated my birthday there
Yeah.
once.
Oh,
Nice.
That was
and
nice.
Daisy does not remember.
No.
So, Dirty Martini is a good one, too. Daisy doesn't remember that place either.
No, I just remember I got there, but that's it.
But then it was an awesome night. And so another place is Mojitos, the City Place, West Palm Beach. That is really
Nice,
fun.
yes.
Really fun. They have a live band there too. And so those are a few places right now. You got to check those places out.
And for reading, to learn a little bit here and there, I want you to go into Cosmopolitan. I found great advice regarding
yeah, I do.
relationships. I love Cosmopolitan.
That's
That's
a
my
great
favorite.
magazine, yep.
It's my favorite.
Yep.
I already have a subscription since I was 16. And
That has
Just a couple years
it
ago.
has helped you through life.
It has helped me through life to understand.
10 years ago, she
10 years
signed
ago.
up to this magazine when she was 16.
Exactly.
But no, you find a lot of stuff in there. You're like,
a
wow.
lot of magazines there.
And I'm not the only one going through this. Don't
No,
feel alone.
Absolutely.
There's more people.
We're here for you. We are here for you.
And that's it for today.
And give me
Yeah.
a call. We have to find out your opinions and your advice as well.
And follow us on Facebook, Wow TV Show, of course, Twitter, Wow TV Show, and also Wow On Air. And that's it for today. Is it wrap?
Yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you or we'll hear you next week on Women on Wheels.
The world has changed. Women have grown. And these three women are the living exception of what most women are not thinking about. Like somebody's angels, the blonde, the brunette, and the redhead are on fire. And they're here for you. Daisy might be a little too real. Maria is not afraid of being tough. And Alexandra likes to humor herself along with everybody else. Come discover what reality feels like through these women's eyes. It's a Women on Wheels life experience. Get ready for Women on Wheels. Oh, and be sure to wear your heels.